find that one little one that I wanted you to share? You just bring that for us. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, two things happened during math workshop today. One was so wonderful. People were asking questions of each other. Not only were they asking about math, but they were asking people questions about their thinking. They were asking people questions about if their answer was correct or incorrect. They were agreeing and disagreeing, so they were really talking. That was something that happened in math today that was really important. And the second thing, people were admitting when they made a mistake. Some people were admitting, I don't know how to work as a group. Will you help us? And some people were saying, yeah, I think I might have handled that a little differently next time. I'll handle it differently next time. So I may have hurt someone's feeling or made someone feel not so good about their math. So one thing we wanted to show through the math talk, where was our group from the hallway? You have what you were going to share? Because they were math talking, they were really talking about their thinking, they figured out how to use the addition part, whole, how to use that for subtraction. Did anybody else start to see that there was a connection between the addition and subtraction? You guys didn't see it? Okay, so sit up. I want you to sit up. I want your eyes up, and I want you to see it now, okay? Because we're going to do one before we leave for math today. All right, so you had a part, whole. What was the parts that were already on the part, whole chart? Like
35 and 23.
35 was the whole?
Yes.
And then 23 was? Okay. All right, so ladies, it's all you. Come talk to us about, move a little bit to the side, Brendan. Come talk to us about this part, whole. What did you guys find out about part, whole? So you're going to turn your bodies to the front. So Sam, you're going to move, there you go, so you can listen. Now we're going to be working on that listening to that sound reasoning. So what did you guys find out when you used this model? Just back up a little bit. Talk to your class.
We found out that the answer will create, and the answer to that subtraction problem will create the whole.
The answer to a subtraction problem will create the whole? What do you think they mean by that? Nick, what do you think they mean by that?
I mean, like, I think once they figure out the answer, the subtraction problem will be the whole.
So the problem is the whole, or the start is the whole, or tell me more.
Like the start is the whole, because yeah.
Which one, do you have the context that goes with this one? I think you wrote it on there.
Yeah.
So what did this represent?
The water balloons.
Water balloons. Raise your hand if you remember the problem about the water balloons, if that's ringing a bell to you. You guys didn't get to it yet? Daniel and Bentley didn't get to that one yet? The water balloon problem?
No, we got to it.
You did? Okay, so I need you to sit up. I need you to put your mind on. Bentley, sit up, as if laying down is too hard to concentrate. Put your hands through your, yeah, there you go. Okay, so they're saying there was 35 water balloons. Okay, and what did water balloons? Okay, that Destiny bought. Somebody bought them.
I think it was this.
And then what happened to 23 of the water balloons? They were used, I would assume, for a water balloon fight. So she had 35. She used 23. So what does that mean in an action? Are they combining? Are they getting rid of water balloons? What's happening? Yes?
They're getting rid of water balloons.
Okay, so they're removing these water balloons. They are gone. The water is exploded. They're gone. So we're looking for this missing part. And the missing part, you said you found the answer. What was it?
12.
Okay, and what did that 12 represent?
The rest of the
So the water balloons that still had water in it that were ready to use. So this is like the leftover water balloons. Okay, Damien, can you tell us, how did we use this chart yesterday for addition? Do you remember how we used it for addition? The parts and the whole, and it's right behind you if that will help you. The parts and the whole.
I guess we used it to add.
Okay, so what two parts would be added together to make the whole here?
12 and 23.
So 12 plus 23 equals, what's the whole? Why are they saying 35, Brendan? Why is 35 the whole?
Because 1 plus 2 equals 3, and
You mean 10 plus 20 equals 30, okay, and
then 2 times 3 equals
2 times 2,
2 plus
good.
equals 5.
Okay, so they're saying these two added together equal the whole of 35. But some people were really confused. How can you use the addition model to make a subtraction model? Can someone give me a subtraction number sentence like this using this model? And remember, the situation was she had 35 water balloons, 23 were used, and 12 were left. Do you take a risk? Elsa, nice, take a risk.
Well, you could switch the 12 and the 35 around.
Well, you're actually going to use this chart exactly how it is, but can you mean in this sentence you would switch it around? Okay, so can you say it like you'd want me to write it? 35, there you go. And now are we going to add something to it or subtract something from it?
Okay.
What do you want to subtract?
So 12.
Now you could subtract the 12. That would be a right answer too, but does it match the math story?
No.
No, but you could use that problem if there was no story. You definitely could. But if we're going to do the math story, you said you're going to subtract 23, right? That's where mathematicians have to make choices of does it match the story or not. And then it's going to equal 12. All right. Macy, why did we say we don't want to subtract 12 and get 23 for this problem? Why did we say that's just not going to work for us? Well, match the story. But is it a true statement if I said 35 minus 12 equals 23? Is that still a true statement? Okay, good. Thank you, ladies. Thanks so much. 3 claps for them for being brave. 1, 2. Awesome. And from Powell's group, do you guys, who wants to share, because you guys have to be pretty brave, on what happened with your group and how you solved it? Because the most important thing is that you solved it. So tell us first what had happened. Was there somebody who was feeling a little bit, what was happening in your group? Somebody felt...
Someone was feeling sad because someone else was being like over obsessive of telling them the right answer and that their answer is wrong.
Okay, so you come, let's act it out, unless one of you guys want to talk. Okay, so you're going to have the answer wrong, and I'm going to act out what might have happened.
So
you show me an answer. And then, oh, well, that answer's wrong, and this is how. Let me show you, let me take your answer, let me just put it here. Here, let me show you. Ready? Okay, so you take the 3, and yeah, that could be a little bit, he's saying it's a little excessive, because he's like, no, this is how you do it, this is how you do it. Okay, so then he, as the person who might have gotten it wrong, is like, you just took my answer, you just threw it away, and now you're saying, this is wrong, and this is why, and I know everything, and you don't know anything, right? And we don't want you to feel that way, right? So he went and kind of was sad. What did we do the second time that helped you feel better, or the person feel better?
we used these 10 blocks to show how the answer was right or wrong.
So we took both answers the second time. We took your answer, we took my answer, we put them right next to each other, and then we built it. And we said, which one matches the answer? And we let that person decide what the right answer was. Not say, you're wrong, I'm right. Even if you're really trying to help them, hearing you're wrong makes people feel sad. You don't want to hear, you're wrong, I'm right. But if you're building it together, if you're comparing it together, that made people feel better about it, okay? So we're going to leave ourselves and everything right where it is today. You're just going to put everything back. We're going to come back to this tomorrow because I still want to make sure that you understand that there's 2 different ways to subtract. And I want to make sure you can connect all those models, but I guess not tomorrow, Monday. You guys will be working together to not only use Alex's idea. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. See, I make so many mistakes. Sam's idea, his brother's name's Alex. Sam's idea of how to make people feel valued in the group, but also using the girls' idea of math talk and talking with it and making sure you understand, okay? All right, we're going to break and you're going to go back to your groups and clean up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, break.